In this session, I will demonstrate how to run the transaction details report from the Schedule Processes page. Additionally, I will discuss parameters, download the report's output, and review the data displayed in it. From the home page, I'm going to use the Application section to get to Tools. Then I'm going to select Schedule Processes. This page allows you to run processes like create accounting, for example, as well as business intelligence publisher reports. To get started, I'll click on the Schedule New Process button. Here in the name field, I'm going to enter the keywords transaction details. To execute the search, I'm going to hit Enter. Here's the report that I want, the Transaction Details Report. We can see a description. This report will display transaction information for invoices, credit memos, debit memos, and chargebacks. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. This takes us to the parameters window. We see that business unit is mandatory. So I'm going to click on the business unit dropdown and select the business unit US1. For transaction numbers, I'm going to populate a range starting with 1177421 to 1177430. Transaction class is an optional parameter. You have an option to run the report for chargebacks, credit memos, debit memos, or invoices. If you leave the field blank, it pulls any of the transactions that we see here. I'm not going to filter the data by any of those four choices, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Submit. We can see here a process ID 1959202. I can monitor this process ID as soon as I click OK. A quick word about this page. It does not refresh automatically. You have to click on the refresh button to update the page. I can see here the transaction details report and the status is running. So I'll keep refreshing until I see the status succeeded. And now I can see the correct status. To view the output of the report, I'm going to select the row that shows the report's name. Then navigate down to the Output section and click on the link Default Document. We can see here the output of the report, but I think it's going to be better to download it so that we can review the data. So I'm going to click on Download and save to my desktop. Here we can see the output in PDF format. We see the report parameters, and then the first page of the report shows the data. Let's take a look at invoice 117741. We can see here quite a bit of detail. Shipping and billing addresses associated with this customer. DJ Manufacturing. We can also see here payment terms, net 30, the salesperson, as well as line information. Of course, in addition to the description of the service or product, we can see pricing here and the transaction total, 1,748. Running this report is much more efficient than looking at this information in the billing work area. This wraps up the demo.